A Georgia school teacher told us she may be a single mom, but she has no interest in finding a date through a racy website. She and people across the country complain they're getting mysterious credit card charges from a sexually explicit dating site. Consumer investigator Jim Strickland found the site and the man behind it.
Hey, John, Becky Tucker didn't know who was charging her card, nor, more importantly, what her money was actually buying. The answers made her mad and made her blush.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world does Becky Tucker see on the screen?
This makes me sick.
It's the oh-so-very explicit pictures of those who seek gratification with fellow members of Fling.com. We're not about to show you.
What? Oh my gosh!
Just what made Tucker turn away. Why was she looking in the first place? That's one question. Here's another.
So somebody used my money for a subscription to this?
Fling.com and two other dating sites have a common help page, gpnethelp.com. Tucker's bank statement shows GPNetHelp charged her back-to-back $9.97 and $34.95.
It doesn't matter what amount of money it was. I'm not going to stand by. That's why I contacted you.
So we went through several databases and found the GP stands for Global Personals. We found a picture of the owner, Abe Smilowitz. And we found Becky Tucker's not alone. Add hers to what's on the consumer soapbox, rip-offreport.com, and there are complaints from 18 states since the first of the year. Everyone griping about unauthorized charges.
This makes me livid that someone would go and do this.
One more thing, that building behind Smilowitz, we found that too. It's in Miami Beach. The building has a big sign featuring one of Global's dating sites.
Through a spokesperson, Smilowitz refused our request for a sit-down interview at his Miami Beach offices. But he did not refuse a stand-up interview in the parking deck across the street.
Smilowitz's car was on the top deck around 1 p.m. 8 hours later.
I'm Jim Strickland. I work for Channel 2 WSB Television in Atlanta.
I showed Smilowitz the host of complaints. He says unauthorized charges cost him, too.
When the bank gives the money back, they charge us a fee on top of that. So that's the last thing that we want.
So you've got nothing to do with it. That's what you're telling.
100%.
Smilowitz says he didn't rifle Tucker's card. An unknown stranger did.
We do our best to combat it, but, you know, unfortunately things happen.
Just because it's out of Miami, though, doesn't mean that that person's, you know, in Miami.
In fact, Smilowitz tracked the card user to a computer in Augusta, but there the trail went cold.
When you have that many users, you have a few, you know, bad apples.
Becky Tucker got her money back and now has an eye on her accounts.
It's an attack on me, and I'm not going to just stand by and let someone do that to me. Not when I work hard for my money teaching school.
Now, Fling.com claims to be the second largest adult personal site. Number one is adult